So in Shopify, right, we've got the shops. In the shop, we've
Right.
got how we want to payment method mapping, right? To say when this comes through, we want the payment method code to be card or gift card, right? So we've got all different kinds of payment methods,
hmm
right? So what we have that set so that whenever a transaction happens, goes through the credit cards, etc. But when it comes into here, um, the payment methods you can set to automatically. So under card,
hmm
we have it set so that when the AR is generated, it is automatically fulfilled. Okay. And that's how we do that with the balancing account type for that payment method. And what, excuse me, what
So
we have,
that's the dollar amount from the credit card company.
correct. No, it's a
Right.
dollar amount from the credit card from the Shopify transaction.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
So if it's $50, it's $50, right? So it
Right.
settles the sales order, right? And what it does is it puts it into the easiest way to do it is through a bank account. Okay. And
Okay.
and because you can reconcile bank accounts.
Okay.
Okay. So we have it automatically satisfy the AR and it debits into this bank account, the credit card receivable.
Which is going to be there'll be a delta from what they actually get from the credit card company on the statement because of the processing fee.
Right. So there's two ways to look at it. Okay. So
hmm
you can do it through a bank rec, right? So we look at the bank account reconciliations, right?
hmm
So credit card receivable. So you can have a statement balance, et cetera, like that sort of thing. But what happens is if the credit card is, comes in, so this is a bank statement, right? So you'd get a
hmm
statement from the credit card company. Now, typically they're going to have dollar amounts per day, right?
Yep.
Because if they're
Right.
settling per
Right.
day, whatever it is, right? So
Right.
in here, we import that. You can import that statement, and it
hmm
brings in these transactions here. And here's the transactions that have been settled inside of Business Central with that bank account being the credit card receivable.
Right.
So you're going to have more transactions happening as that credit card statement comes in, right?
Right.
So in here, we've matched it up. Okay. So we can do that. So we can reconcile it to say, okay, these payments here that happen on this day, they're not on that statement yet. So we still have things that we have receivable from the bank or from the credit card company.
So okay. So for
Okay.
so again, right? So you're ultimately going to have like a 2% delta,
Right.
right? Okay.
So that this is one way to do it. So that you would generate a journal entry, right? To say, okay, you know what, I want to create a journal entry for
So
those fees.
so basically, we want to add up the settlements and then figure out what the 2% theoretically should be, and then that should balance out.
Right, because
Because
on
right.
on here would be
hmm
would be a fee, minus 58.25, whatever, right?
Does the
S-
credit card does it show the fees? It
Yeah,
should, right?
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's realistically it's a bank account,
Gotcha.
right?
Yeah.
So this would be on there, and then you're like, oh, okay, I got to create a fee for this.
hmm
Now so you would do a journal entry just for that to hit the bank and hit the and whatever GL account, right?
Okay, so just to sort of recap. So sorry, pull that back up. So we through as the orders are flowing from Shopify, right?
Right.
Shopify is saying this is the amount that's going to hit the customer's credit card, right?
Yep.
There's deductions, taxes, and all that kind of stuff, right? But this is the amount that is coming from Shopify saying this is what the credit card hit to the customer was.
Right.
That amount's hitting the bank account ledger, right?
Yeah. So this line right here, the 47.89.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then you get the electronic feed or CSV file from the processor, the
Right.
bank, right? They
Yeah.
give that to you. That's going to be a summary of payment by day, right?
Right.
Like most likely, like they're not going to show all the detailed transactions. They're going to show like by day, these are the
Oh,
settlements. Um, and then also a fee per day or per month or whatever for the
Right.
processing, right? So you bring that in, and so then basically in here, you're clicking off the applicable bank account ledgers, and then we can see the total sums on for both to make sure that they balance out.
Right. So
Yeah. Okay.
inside of the bank account, so on the day and the amounts, you
Mhm.
can match them automatically, so you don't have to click it off. So if there's 100 or 50,
Yeah.
150 in here, click match automatically, and it's going to go through and it's going to say, okay, some whatever this is for the, or you can if this is
Mhm.
158 $158, you can say, okay, this is going to be with this, and this, and click
Mhm.
match manually, and that you'll be able to do that.
Yeah, because they have a person, like a full-time person, right, that's doing this. Like, it's a full-time every day,
Really,
like 8 hours a day to reconcile this stuff, and so with
oh
that
shit,
match automatically and stuff, we should be able to pull out a
ton
ton
of
of
time.
ton of time. Okay.
Yeah. Right. So this is
Mhm.
one way. This is one of the better. I think this is the better way.
Yeah, for sure. This works.